Alright. I think I got all my shit figured out and it's working. If not, I'll figure it out later. I gotta change it to. There we go. Alright. For some reason, my mic, in OBS, is fucked up, so the only way I can run it is through Fruity Loops. So I was just testing it out. This last time I tried, I didn't have any effects on my mic, and now if I talk, there's reverb. I love it. I was trying all these effects before, and it wasn't really working. I was like, fuck. This is what I've been working on. It's kind of small right now. That's what she said. But yeah, I'll give you a little taste. Everything in this I made myself. Any of the, this thing. I have a MIDI controller next to me. That 8-bit sound is an effect that I put on it. So, it's meant to sound like that. It's not clipping or anything. Well, it is semi-clipping, but it's meant to do that. Yeah, so I was just, showing you I got a MIDI controller right here. Oxygen 61 M audio. I need 61 keys. I think the other one was 40 something. That's not enough. I need space. Shit like that on a 40. You can, but there's no octaves to move around on. But yeah, I recorded everything on the MIDI controller. I remember what I was playing. It's C sharp, F, and then A sharp. grow speed. I have a grow speed on there, I think. And it's like not allowing me to play it right. Oh, and it's like, because it's the same sound. Like that one, and then me playing on top of it. So when I play on top of it, it like fucks up and glides in places that it shouldn't. I don't know. Yeah, right now I'm trying to figure out something to put in here, so it's not just this. Whoops, wrong thingy. Oh, is it not like smoothly, no, I think it's got a good picture. Okay. I can now tell that there's a bit of a delay. Let's see if I can bring the buffer down. No, it's all the way in the bottom. Anyways, I should be able to hear myself better. Boop, boop. Test, test. Test, 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 test. Okay. That's better. Yes. There's something vocally. Something like that. But like lower. I don't know. Thought I had a sample like that, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, let me get a different sound. Yeah, there we go. Yes, sir. Alright, something to fill in there. I'm thinking like a pad, because I don't have a pad besides right here. This is my pad. But it's just like atmospheric pad. So I need a pad. Not a lead, a pad. How is that a pad? It's like a horn, not a pad. It doesn't even really continuously go either. That's more of a horn. like some of the arpeggio type of stuff I can do. Yeah. Alright, back to this shit. I need a pad. Yeah, that's more. Oh damn! I can't play it on top. My fucking CPU freaks out. CPU freaks out. I have way too many massive. Honestly, look at all this. I haven't fucking bounced anything. I probably should. Like this one might benefit from bouncing. That's the synth. Like this is where I midied it out on the MIDI controller, and then fucking added a shitload of effects. So it's right here on the mixer, and then in its like original mixer track, I put a whole bunch of effects that might need to be on, but and then I put in a different one. Like I routed it to 13, and then took the original one off of the main one, the main track, and just had it route through this into the main track, and that way I can add more effects. I'm thinking about adding like grow speed or something, some like glitch patterns or something. Yeah, I like doing that. I like adding multiple tracks because you can get a different sound from it. Like you can get, it's just like bouncing it. Like the whole reason to bounce something is, it develops things that aren't there when when you actually make it. I don't know how to explain it. It like creates shit. I don't know how it does that. It like makes it sound ways that it didn't when you recorded it, and I don't know. But this does the same thing. It just makes it sound different ways. But so if I'm gonna play this, all right, I'll show you what that is. Just basic with nothing on. So I just gotta remember to turn all of these on. Besides this one, I'm gonna leave that one. No, yeah, leave it off. I just gotta remember this doesn't go on. It's very important which ones I have on and which ones I don't. Because some of the effects that I do fuck it up. So yeah, it's very low too. Alright, so I'll just add them back pretty much one by one. So Sound Goodizer, well, first, like I don't think you can actually see this, so I gotta figure it out. I've got Massive open right now. I don't think it's gonna show on the screen. I'm waiting to see. Oh, okay, it does. Awesome. Okay. Does it Okay, yeah, it shows the synth, but for some reason when I click on the actual synth, it like changes the audio driver. I don't understand what's going on. I've been trying to figure it out. Maybe I have some sort of setting that shouldn't be checked, or but as soon as I click onto the synth, it just completely cuts audio for me. Like I can't hear myself talking or anything like that. But so this is the wrong one. This one. So this is this sound. So 3 oscillators in it. Carbon's one of my favorites. And then I just use LFOs to give it motion, and I've got a low pass filter. Yeah, I've got a low pass filter on it with an LFO, and then another LFO on volume to have, because I have 3 oscillators on that all have different sounds and all have their own unique movement. So if you put a LFO on the volume, it has those different sounds cut in and out at different times, and it gives it like unique sounds. And for the sound that I like really distorted, like Noisia type synths, so that's what I was kind of aiming for with this. That's what I aim for with a lot of my synths and leads and whatnot. But so if I'm gonna add effects to this, like the ones that I put on the mixer, so sound goodizer automatically. It always helps with pretty much everything, in my opinion. Turn that on. So now it's louder. Louder, more volume. Volume in the sense of how big the sound sounds. Or the synth sound, if that makes sense. Limiter, 2 limiters on the kick, which is right here. I should probably label these better. I just go by color, honestly. And I've just been producing for so long, I know that my 1 through 4 always goes to my drums. My 1 is always my kick, my 2 is always my snare, 3 is always hats, and 4 is just whatever extra that, I might put in there. Like an extra snare or an extra hat or whatever. So that's why I don't color these ones. I don't have to name them just because I already know. But if somebody's watching me do this, it might be a little confusing, so I'll change that. Rename. I wish there was just a thing for rename. I have to bring all this shit up. This is kick. Oh, that's not how you spell kick. This is my snare. My hat. And I don't think this is, what is it? I think it might be a hat. I just don't remember putting one in. It's not anything. Okay, so back to this sound. I've got ADD. All right. For some reason, when I record it, like leaves out a bar. I don't understand why, but whatever. All right, adding effects. See what the fuck? Yeah, quite does that. Whatever. It's all good. Okay, so limiter on the kick and the snare. I'm just gonna put it out like this, so just get the best overall view of what's going on there, whatnot. Alright, so if you notice, I'm trying to make sure this is loud enough. Check, check. Okay. I think that's better. Usually if I'm recording, the vocals are on top. Like this is a little bit loud. Put it like right here. So if I'm high, it's like right here. There you go. I think that's better. I'm just kind of talking low too. But ADD. So 2 limiters. I've got my kick and my snare now. Hear the audio change? And I put it on the snare. Now it's on both of them. It cuts in and out on the kick and the snare hit. So it like kind of sounds more a part of it, like it's cutting in and out of the you know, it's like slicing through the kick and the snare. Opposed to if I just turn them off, it's kind of like just direct now. You know what I mean? This gives it like a groove. Alright. Limiter. This is to increase volume and cap my ceiling. A little bit of reverb on it, not too much. This is the one that's off. Okay, so this is where the effects come in. Hang on, let me just make sure my audio is good on the stream. Not too much. This is the one that's off. Okay, so this is where the effects come in. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so the effects, this is where I add like a lot of the grit, a lot of the distortion, okay, what's the word I'm looking for? There's like a lo-fi setting in Effector. I'm using all default, I don't know what you call these effects, you know, just what comes with Fruity Loops. Gross Beat is one that I use a lot, Effector, you know, these effectors right here. And I've got modulation on the volume, so these are cutting in and out. It's different effects at different times, so it's not just a constant effect at all times that can like muddy up your sound and make it sound kind of dumb. But I've got 8 knobs on my MIDI controller, so I just link them to those and then just modulate them. Yeah, I'll start with the first one. It's really subtle, like it's hard to tell. Let's try this one. So this one adds grit, and then this one's a low pass filter that comes in and out. And then this one, I think this is grit. What? Oh, I guess I didn't have that one on. Yeah, I was thinking about using that one, but didn't. So now we go over to this. This is what it sounds like going over to the next track. And more grit. That one you can pretty much tell automatically. It adds a lot of kind of white noise to it, but only at select times. We'll add a equalizer rather. Now it sounds way more full and to me less high end. Like I was working on the high end. Yeah, this one has it dropping out. I don't know if this is like how you're supposed to do shit. Everything that I know, I've taught myself and learned on my own. This is just what works for me. I might be doing shit that's like, you I might be doing it harder, or there's like an easier way to do it, or I'm just plain doing it wrong. But this is what works for me, and what sounds good to my ears. But yeah, I cut some of that. So before this, it was really high end, especially when it cuts on, it's very high end, and it's still low. There's not much like volume to the when it's like high end. Yeah, it's just kind of fuzzy. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. It sounds just kind of like fuzzy and like it's not really going anywhere. So that sounds like it's making it, like hitting, like it's making an impact. So drop some of the high end, boost up the upper mids, the lower mids, and I kind of drop the actual mids down, because if you bump it up, it starts to sound tin canny. Sorry, I'm listening. Yeah, so you can see, and as well with that, I dropped off some low end, because with your synth, like the bass synth, you want to separate it from your actual sub. So I wanted to be mainly focusing around the mid range. That's what I wanted to like bring out, kind of like right here, the lower mid. But like you can see the sub bass, like the lower bass right here, is pretty much completely cut out. Kind of tapers down. So there is that separation from your sub, which my sub's right here. Wait, no, not right there. Right here. Forgot I didn't have it on. Like loop I'm doing. Yeah, so equalizer, more effects. I don't think I had that one on. Sorry, going first. God, it's really hard to talk with the delay on. I have to like take one of the headphones off in order to be able to talk properly. But yeah, if I ever go quiet like that, it's literally me just I'm listening, because I got like DJ headphones on. And I'm listening to these. I'm mixing is what I'm doing. I mix as I go. If I don't mix as I go, I can't produce. It just all sounds like shit to me. So I have to mix it as I produce, and then if I do master the track, master it completely last. But yeah, I rarely master. I really should get in the habit of like learning that. But yeah, I'm lazy. That just distorts it too much. Yeah, this is pretty much just a test of the stream. So I'm gonna hop off here for a bit. I might stream later. I gotta get in the habit of finishing these projects that I start. But yeah, I'll see you guys.